Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Weeds and Witches Oracle today for a card of focus. Excuse me. And our card is number 47, Trust What You Sense. Isn't that a beautiful card? Now, I love this deck because it always incorporates some sort of wisdom of a weed or what we consider weeds in nature, right? So trust what you sense. And this plant is the yew plant, which is really interesting. So in this particular image, right, we have these two characters, and they appear, side by side to be identical and mysterious, right? They're both wearing these gold masks, kind of like they're safeguarding ancient secrets, right? They do seem secretive. They do sort of seem like there's a knowing about them, right? So the yew plant, and that's the one with the bright red berries that they're holding in their hand, this accompanies them, right? And it's a symbol of what is not said, okay? It's a symbol, it symbolizes what is not said, but what you can feel. Hence the trust what you can sense. Okay? This is the fire of the wise woman, of those that can see without being seen, and those who can read the flames as though they were maps. A very wise ancient energy with this card here. And so it invites you to trust what you sense, even before knowing, right? I'm sure that you've had this happen where, you get a feeling in the pit of your stomach, but you don't know why. And then later on in the day, you're like, oh, that's what that meant, right? So it's just trusting what that feeling is. Now, it's not always like a feeling in the pit of your stomach, like doom or whatever. It could be a sense of joy that comes over you and you're not sure why, right? So you just kind of like sit in it and let it go, and then later on you understand why. So it's just trusting your senses. It's trusting your senses. But it's a beautiful card, and I love it for your card of focus for today. I'm gonna use the Dreaming Way Tarot with this because it feels dreamy. I mean, this feels dreamy to me for some reason, but we're going to go ahead and dig on this, or dig into this, I should say. But I don't know, maybe you're getting things in your dreams. I don't know why. That's for somebody. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for being here. I hope you're all doing well. Honored to be able to bring you these messages. Keep in mind they are timeless, and they are for the collective. They're a general read for the collective, so they're not a one-on-one. This is your opportunity to flex that discernment muscle, strengthen that intuition. You know what's for you and what's not. Let's see where this is going. Trust what you sense. Trust what you sense. All right, let's see what's happening here. Oh, okay. So, the nature of is the Ten of Wands. So, yeah, this is an ending. You're about ready to lay a burden down. You can feel something coming, right? You can sense something is coming. In your energy is the Hierophant. So here is that wise, ancient energy, right? This sort of sitting in this knowing. Look at how this Hierophant is sitting in the woods, eyes closed, very peaceful and quiet, right? Almost waiting. So it's maybe you're just kind of waiting around for something, right? But this is this very ancient energy that they're talking about. Turn my heater down. That can read the senses, right? Like reading the fire like it's a map. Okay. Keep in mind is the Seven of Wands. So whatever this is, you're gonna have to stand your ground. You're gonna have to stand your ground with it. That's okay. This is a card of persistence. That's not a bad thing. It just means that you know what you want, you know where you're going, you know, I feel like you really know what's coming. And so you need to stand steadfast, right? And not let anybody sway you. Don't let anybody sway you, right? Now, this is in regards to laying down this burden. So there's something that you feel that you can sense is coming that's going to allow you to lay that burden down. So hold the line, right? Hold the line because it's coming. Hold the line. Yeah, this is actually really kind of cool energy, right? I'm sorry, I'm feeling very Virgo-ish today. With my camera wasn't quite okay. That works a little better for me. It's not perfect, but said no Virgo ever, right? I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah, you're sort of in this waiting period with this, and maybe this sort of ancient knowing in you, this ability to understand your senses and whatnot is sort of bubbling up. I feel it's definitely bubbling up. Under the Ten of Wands, you have the Empress. Yeah, so laying down this burden is just going to make you feel so abundant in so many ways, right? Now, the Empress is all about, birthing something new as well. Sitting in nature, being in luxury, it's a cornucopia of abundance. It could also be having an actual child. Maybe laying your burden down is like giving birth, Regardless, this is a card of incredible abundance, and it's abundance that is shared. Okay? It is nurturing. It is compassionate. Maybe you need that for yourself. Let's get another card for your energy here. Your energy, yeah, wow, yeah. The world, you're completing a cycle here. Obviously with laying your burden down and you're holding the line here, right? You're completing a cycle. This is the end of a karmic cycle. So trust what you know. If you feel like something's coming, something's coming. All right. If you feel an ending to a tricky situation, that ending is coming. That's really what this message is about, is confirmation in regards to you and your sense of knowing. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, walking away. Yeah, you're going to be able to walk away. You're going to understand what was for you, what wasn't for you, what was for you for a little while, what is no longer aligned, and you're walking away from this energy, right? You're walking away. The thing is with the Eight is you walk away, like I said, from things that no longer align with you in your energy, but you carry with you the things that are most important. All right, so it's not like you're walking away from everything. You'll know what to do. You'll know what to do. Okay, under the Empress, we have the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands, a lot of, it can be a marriage card. Sure, it's a milestone marker. It's crossing a finish line. Maybe it is marriage. Maybe it's that kind of a union. Maybe it's as simple as graduating from a course, or it's a completion, something that you've achieved. Now, this is in the spirit of the card. It's also known as the party card, which is a card of celebration and freedom. Okay. Maybe it's talking about an event that you're going to get invited to, where you might meet somebody who's pivotal to your next, to the next leg of your journey. Yeah, I think you're meant to sort of step into this celebratory energy with that Four of Wands coming up. You're going to lay down that burden. You're going to understand the abundance that surrounds you, and you're going to celebrate. However, whatever and however. You have three majors in your energy. You have the Magician as well, right? Which is a card of action. You have the skills. You have the tools. You have the power. You have everything you need to transmute that energy into the material world. Okay, this is you creating. So you're ending a cycle here, but moving forward, you're going to be building it on your terms, which I love. And I think we've had a lot of readings about that lately, right? Building your world based on you. based on your love, your passion, your beliefs, your core, right? Your juicy center. It's all going to be for you. That's what you're doing. It's in your energy already. You're already thinking about it. You know, maybe you've had enough of one thing and you're like, okay, time to move on, and I'm going to do it my way now. And we, like I said, we've had a lot of readings kind of about that lately. Doing it your way. Whose rules are you living by? Whose rules are you living by? We've had a lot of those. And it's something really to take a look at. It's really easy for us to say, oh, I live by my own rules. You know, I'm free, I'm this, I'm that. But are you really? I mean, I'd like to get deeper into that conversation, but this is a quick energetic check-in. We have the Two of Cups coming out. So there is definitely someone, a soulmate connection coming into your world. But it's going to require you to kind of walk away from some things. Your energy is sitting perfect. You're manifesting this, right? As it comes out alongside that Magician. With this card in combination with the Four of Wands, yeah, this could definitely be a romantic partnership if that could end in marriage. Could. If marriage is something that you do. Like, we can be in a loving partnership without having to sign documents, right? I'm just saying. That's for somebody. Have a ceremony that doesn't require the law to butt in. That's possible. Just saying. Anyway, trust your senses. Trust your senses. You're going to know how to traverse what's coming, right? Especially with all of that yummy major energy in your energy showing up for you as you. Yeah. It's okay to sense without really understanding why. All right, we have the Seven of Cups coming. So yeah, I feel like there are going to be a lot of doors opening for you once this burden is laid down and once you realize that you don't have to follow anybody's rules anymore, right? And this is in regards to your life, okay? This is not in regards to, you know, oh, there's a red traffic light ahead, but I don't have to follow that rule anymore, right? That's not what I mean. I mean in regards to you and your personal life. We have the Six of Cups coming out. So there could be, this person could be coming back around. This is so interesting to me. This whole reading is super, I don't know why. I sense something deeper in this meaning. You know, but it's going to mean something different for every person. So this is about memories, right? Something coming back around again. I love that this is sort of, I mean, it's cups, it's of emotions. And so it is definitely of the heart, right? This could be someone from your past coming in. It could be someone from a past life, right? Our soulmate connections travel with us through every lifetime. We just meet them in different ways. They meet us in different ways. So this could be who this is sort of coming back around for you. Okay. Trust your senses. Oop. Well, that's like half the deck. These cards are really slippery. They've always been really slippery, so. Butterfingers, right? Butterfingers. Butterfingers. Okay, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's definitely something that you've put some effort into that maybe you aren't seeing like the fruits of your labor yet. So this is a card of faith. It's also a card of, do I stay with it or do I leave, right? Kind of a crossroads. Trust your senses, right? It has this one here, I'll put over it. This one has to do with your material world abundance, right? Pentacles are all about money and finances and investments and businesses and strategy and groundedness, right? Your foundation in the material world. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not going to have to worry about that anymore after this little bit of a shift here, okay? You're not going to have to worry about that. Trust, wow, okay, Ace of Cups. All right. You have new beginnings in your material world foundations. Hello, Magician over here. And you also have new beginnings in relationships, loving relationships. Now, like I said, that can be romantic. It can be a best friend. It can be just someone who's really important to you in your life moving forward from here, right? This is what you're moving towards, right? New people in your life, new experiences in your life, new beginnings within the material world and within your heart. So this is really, really beautiful. Trust what you sense. It's going to help you navigate this energy, and understanding that you don't actually have to know what's going on. Just trust your senses. If you can get into that mindset, this is going to be a breeze for you. Okay. All right, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon.